The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history are about to collide here tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE European Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
How many times have we heard Shawn Michaels say, "I won't lay down for anybody"? And how many times have we heard Bret say, he's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be? It is put up or shut up time for both men.
Well, Shawn Michaels certainly not endearing himself to the fans here in Canada.
Well, HBK is arrogant, but he is the greatest athlete in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment, bar none.
I'd like to see you tell Bret Hart that. You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the age of 19 in 1976 in Calgary.
Shawn Michaels would not allow D-Generation X to accompany him to the ring tonight, and likewise, Bret Hart would not allow the Hart Foundation to accompany him either.
You know, this is not about the money. This might not even be about the title.
These two men truly believe in their hearts that they are the better man.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's not kid ourselves. This is all about power. You know it, and I know it.
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again? There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about for years.
Hitman has him in his grasp.
A DDT drives that head into the ground.
He's got something in mind.
With the counter. Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other. Brett avoids impact.
Wiped out with the crossbody.
Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight. Targets the gut to end the offense. And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts. Hart pausing to soak up the adulation.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Got to get back in the ring to stay in the match. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Brett. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of their careers.
It'll be interesting to see what the deciding factor in this match is. Right now, you have to think this is all about surviving here at Survivor Series.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
Making a timely return to the ring. Retaliation from the hip. And something Brett has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive that encounter.
I've never seen a match more unholy than that Hell in a Cell match. HBK might not be surrounded by steel tonight, but I think the test in front of him is even greater. Michaels is going to need everything in him to survive at the Survivor Series.
Going for it!
Suicide dive! Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
And the official catches the brunt of that collision.
This personal rivalry goes so far back, you can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Brett was screwed out of the title in that iron. And Shawn is in danger.
Going on pure instinct and gets to the ropes.
Looks like a play to go after the legs now. Excellent execution from Hitman.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is.
The ring post, figure four leg lock applied. Bret's back. On destroying HBK with moves like that.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Impressive awareness from him.
Disheartening position for HBK.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Side Russian leg sweep. Quick reaction to Hart there. And Michaels needed that badly.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Sean.
It was right across the throat. Now struggling for air.
Oh, just punishing the arm.
Placing him in the corner.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
One step ahead with the takedown. Figure four. Leg lock. The leg is only getting cinched.
Needs to find a way out. Reversing the... Pressure. That'll break the hold.
He's able to reverse it. And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but it was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
Watch the quickness on this. Bang! Snap suplex. Measured elbow drop driven down.
He's headed up high.
Wants to finish this.
And Bret on the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
And now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade. Brought down by a crucifix.
Foot just stomping down. Just a surgical approach we're seeing from Hart. Step through. Here it comes. Bret Hart. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter.
The rope's playing the role of savior here. Driver on its way.
Spiked. Sit out. Pile driver.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Shoulders are down.
Whoa! We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance defiance. How do you stop that?
And guys, Michaels is stunned. HBK thought this one was over, but the match will continue. Figure 4. Leg lock. After everything he's been through,
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
boom, one step ahead there.
Rolled into a crucifix.
The Hitman now hoisted up. Powerbomb. Desperate situation. Simple but effective technique to get out of there.
Michaels has his opponent hooked. Teardrop suplex.
HBK has to be thinking about ending Brett's night after that move.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. HBK is the new WWE Champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Shawn Michaels.
Brett has to be fuming, not only losing his title, but losing it to Shawn Michaels.
And on his home turf, nonetheless, I can't imagine how heated he is right now. This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Brett and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Brett's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit. Spiked. Now heading outside.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Hart wasting no motion on the counter.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Shoulders down. Championship at stake.
And an easy kick out for Bret Hart.
Early enough in this match that there's no need to rush into kicking out.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover. Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight. Measured elbow drop, driven down.
Just from a style standpoint, Brett and Shawn are totally opposite. Brett's slow, methodical, with a technical approach versus Shawn's fast, explosive offense.
We also know that neither of them is above doing whatever it takes to get the advantage. We could go back and forth about which style is better, but it all boils down to simply who wants it more. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Up to the... Uh-oh. Words that off. What a response. This personal rivalry goes so far back. You can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry of... Figure 4. Leg lock. The submission hold is...
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold. Face first with a waistlock takedown. Crossbody.
And something Bret has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against the under... Figure 4. Leg lock. And this
needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
And he gets the better of HBK.
Big impact on the suplex.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Oh, strong impact. And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is.
Oh, he fends that off.
And into the corner he goes.
Boom! What a right!
Perch on the middle rope.
And the Hitman continues to deliver irreparable damage onto Michaels.
Sent flying with the monkey flip.
Defiant counter from HBK. Wicked punch.
Kick hits the mark.
Just like that, Shawn evades.
Manages to reverse it. Backbreaker. Figure 4. Leg lock. All kinds of pressure and pain.
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
Denying the attack from Michaels. Sent into the corner.
Hitman now dropping his opponents, and what are we cooking up here? Oh my! Figure 4 leg lock assisted by the ring post!
Ring post figure 4 by Bret Hart.
Bret's bent on the... destroying HBK with moves like that. He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Fends off the attack with an elbow. And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Heart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
Oh, he cuts it off. Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
Good chance for Michaels to regain some composure.
Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Michaels turns that around. A discus clothesline. Decapitating. And now the Hitman is dissecting the opposition.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Heading to the top rope here.
Stalking from above.
And Brett on the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Oh, God. Back. Breaker cuts off the attack.
Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. This has got to be demoralizing for Michaels.
HBK. The Hitman now taking his opponent down. Grapevine locked in. Sharpshooter applied.
The spine being put under a tremendous amount of pressure here.
So
He's able to reach the ropes and force the release.
The excellence of execution, looking to cinch it in. Can he turn his opponent over? Yes.
Sharpshooter. Submission.
Saved by the ropes this time.
The champion into the pin. Brett retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Brett is going to do now.
a lot of questions still unanswered here.
Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the Extreme.
Falls Count Anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that Extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Taking nothing away from Punk, an ECW World Champion in his own right. Is he truly ready for tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight. Because if Cactus has his way, it won't be pretty. And it won't be for the faint of heart.
CM Punk ready to go to battle. Ready to stand toe-to-toe with ECW's infamous Cactus Jack.
A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here. Struck with a calf kick. Boom!
Destructive use of the knee.
As these two Extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many Extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk as an Extreme legend and an icon, but in this arena, Cactus Jack is something more than those things. He's damn near a deity in this building.
He gets back into the ring.
Throwing down the proverbial gauntlet. Where is this going to go next?
stick right to the head. Steel, glass, pyro, electrical, so many things on that stage have the potential to do some serious harm. A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. Both the Buck and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of Extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time. And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I'd usually...
What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait to see.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Cactus answers back. Set him up. Russian leg sweep. He goes for the cover. He kicks out with authority.
Jack telling his opponent to bring it.
What a punch.
Dueling reversals.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Oh, God, right to the cranium. Oof, chucked that chair right out.
Clothesline. What a way to get countered. Totally helpless at the moment. Textbook slam.
Oh my gosh!
What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you. This could be it for the 3 count. He kicks out before the count starts.
Big leg drop.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Go to sleep!
Cactus Jack has nothing but mayhem in mind for his opponent.
Huge kick connects. Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
And battling out in a very unsafe and precarious area.
There's plenty of ways this could go wrong fighting up on the stage like this.
And now he's back into the ring. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
You know he's looking to dish out some serious pain with that kendo stick.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
From above.
Soaring. Wow. Cross body. Headed up again.
Stalking from above.
From the top. Double axe hit.
Connects.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Lift off. Thunderous splash connects.
Just amazing athleticism being shown here.
Incoming!
Oh, big impact.
A helter-skelter attitude here. Getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
Into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over. Solid. And he just decides to end the hold. Wonder what...
He's thinking here.
Double leg takedown and trying for a quick pin hit.
Beautiful. Might sneak one. Good lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
What a violent match this was. CM Punk has to be feeling some kind of catharsis, making it through this, and most importantly, making it through Cactus Jack.
While Punk may have won the battle, but the thing about a sadist like Cactus Jack is that he has no problem soldiering on with the war.
Yeah, CM Punk and Cactus Jack just went through hell here. But we know for a fact that's where Cactus Jack feels most comfortable. Win or lose, Punk deserves to celebrate. But he should also watch his back from now on.
The best in the world, CM Punk.
Ready to try his hand at clobbering a rattlesnake.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
CM Punk has been in many epic battles, fought some of the all-time greats, but he's never faced a challenge like the Texas Rattlesnake.
But that's exactly what Punk came here for. He's not looking for a night off. Punk wants to test himself against a man who he thinks is one of the best to ever put on a pair of boots. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, but we'll see how Punk feels when those boots are stomping a mud hole in his chest.
CM Punk looks ready for this. I might even go so far as to say excited.
Well, it's not every day you get to tangle with a legend. Punk's dreamed of this chance to stare down Steve Austin. The Texas Rattlesnake is here, looking to hunt down CM Punk.
From Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Steve Austin looks ready for a fight.
And he looks even more ready to teach CM Punk a lesson.
CM Punk wanted this. He wanted his shot against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, you get what you ask for, Punk. A tall, cold can of whoop-ass is about to be opened up in that ring. Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious... irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man, bell to bell?
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match.
And Punk just thrown out of the way.
Here we go. Good Lord, taking flight. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need one or two moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the Rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend like Austin beat most competitors handily? Yes, but to think he's also an echelon above first ballot Hall of Famers like Punk and Cena is a surefire way to be caught by surprise and suffer a
Liftoff!
Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38, which was also a no-holds-barred match, I might add.
That was definitely impressive, guys, but look at the list of competitors that Punk has stood toe-to-toe with in the ring. Kane, Triple H, The Rock, and The Undertaker. Some of them he beat, some of them he didn't, but what's undeniable is that Punk is not fazed whatsoever by the legend that accompanies the biggest names of the Attitude Era. Austin letting his opponent know who's in charge.
Austin lifts the apron and is looking underneath the ring.
Grabbing the good old kendo stick here.
I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice.
And Austin's plans fail there. Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know if he will...
Kick, whip!
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stunner! Kendo stick impact! Action now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to move soon.
Relentless offense from Steve Austin.
Punk has no answer for Austin's pure aggression right here.
He's got a chair, but I don't think he's looking to take a seat.
Headed back into the ring. Oh my God, a steel chair!
Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be
Batten down the hatches. These two are unloading.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
And he gets directed into the corner. Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw into a bulldog.
Punk's CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a go-to slip.
It could be all over here.
Going for the cover. Oh, kick out at two.
Austin somehow got the shoulder up. Intestinal fortitude on display from Stone Cold.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Stone Cold with a well-timed shot.
I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly outdoing themselves.
Yeah, this is a level of intensity we do not often get to see.
Hold on, he's lining him up.
And he retaliates.
That split him open, and he's becoming a crimson mess now.
Lariat.
Stone Cold looking to power up his opponent.
Just caught all that with his face.
But now CM Punk looks like he's opened up. He's been put in a bind. DDT! We've already seen a few blows land above the neck. Stone Cold not even a little close to backing down here. He's got the table, and I can only imagine what he's thinking of doing with it.
Looks like he's coming back in. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Momentum is running away from Punk.
Austin is just stomping Punk down without any hesitation.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Austin going big. Stunner.
Austin got all of it.
Into the cover. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
Anger is starting to show on the face of Austin. I think the Rattlesnake will do anything to close this out.
These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving every second of it. Punk and Austin. Austin showing no signs of slowing.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Butterfly backbreaker.
What's CM Punk going for here? Caught with a lariat.
There is reason for him to fear what is coming next.
Check out the springboard.
Slips out of the way.
Strong kick.
And now propped up in the corner. Clothesline in the corner. And you have to be in a lot of pain taking that many attacks to the core.
Yeah, but you really have to fight through it.
Clothesline!
With their head. He has him in his grasp.
He saw that one coming.
Stone Cold looking vulnerable.
Big clothesline.
He is locked in on his target now.
Check out the springboard.
Austin with some agility.
Oh, what a knee lift.
Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
And he heads back into the ring. Turns that back on CM Punk. Close quarters, wicked knee. Been talking trash as well.
Austin now hitting the ropes.
Elbow drop.
Stone Cold shot. Showing Punk just how mean he can be.
Kick, whap.
Stunner. Stone Cold with a stunner.
Busting out the heavy artillery once again.
Austin.
Uh-oh.
Able to steer clear of danger there. Look at this, going counter for counter. DDT.
And Punk now, looking for the pinfall. And a kick out right away.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
What a counter. Kick gets caught. Roundhouse kick on the mark. Heading to the outside now. I don't know what they're looking for here.
Grabbing that Willow from under the apron here.
With a Texas pile driver.
Oh! Connecting with a punch. Austin going big.
Stone Cold Stunner.
Will that close Punk out? Kick win.
Stunner from Stone Cold.
Austin got all of it.
Makes the cover.
Stone Cold comes out on top. CM Punk has been defeated.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Still the toughest, meanest SOB around. Even CM Punk couldn't get the better of him.
Just goes to show what a singular talent Austin is. CM Punk might be the best in the world. He might be tough as nails, but the Texas Rattlesnake is just a different kind of animal.
You got that right.